In terms of that outcome, that is why we thought that we needed to wait for this moment and we issue this statement. The president of the ANC, Comrade Cyril Matamela Ramaphosa, in his capacity as the president of the country, will be here tonight. As the president of the ANC on Tuesday evening at Luthuli House, he will speak and thank all the people who have voted for the ANC and all our volunteers and everybody who have campaigned in this election. The Tuesday event is not a celebration because there's nothing to celebrate in terms of the performance of the ANC. The Tuesday event is to thank our people and through the president and the leader of our party, the leader of the African National Congress, to speak to the people about the election results and the outcome. As tonight will not mainly represent the ANC, but will be about South Africa as a country and South Africans who have taken time to cast their vote. We are presenting a statement as a reflection by the ANC in terms of the results thus far. So I wish to make that particular point at the beginning so that we are much clearer about the path we are traversing and we are following. The African National Congress commends the people of South Africa for once again demonstrating the strength and vibrancy of our democracy. While we still await the formal announcement of results by the IEC, it is clear that the ANC has won most votes and remains the most popular party in South Africa. 6 million people from those who voted have voted for the African National Congress. The ANC has also achieved a decisive majority in 5 provinces. The ANC thanks all those who voted for the organization, who showed confidence in our concerted efforts to get our country back on a path to prosperity for all, and for supporting our efforts to rid the ANC of corrupt elements as part of our renewal process. The millions of South Africans who voted for the ANC have seen the effects of the work we have done to end load shedding, to revive our infrastructure program, to provide social protection to the poor and unemployed, to provide work opportunities and work experience to young people, and to hold those responsible for corruption to account. The ANC emerges from this election with a firm mandate to continue this work to rebuild the economy, create jobs and corruption, tackle the high cost of living, and continue the transformation of the economy and society. While the ANC has won the most votes in this election, the results show a significant decline in the ANC support from previous elections. While there are several factors that have contributed to the decline in support, the results send a clear message to the ANC. We wish to assure the people of South Africa that we have heard them. We have heard their concerns, their frustrations, and their dissatisfaction. Over the last 6 years, the ANC has been engaged in a process of renewal and revitalization. This process is not yet complete, and the election results show that we need to intensify and accelerate the fundamental renewal of our movement. We want to assure the people of South Africa that the ANC will not turn its back on renewal. On this matter, on the renewal and rebuilding of our movement, we will not compromise. The results also show people's concerns about shortcomings in governance and delivery. We enter a new term with both a clear mandate and a firm commitment to improve the maintenance of infrastructure and the provision of services in communities throughout the country. The ANC is committed to the formation of a government that reflects the will of the people, that is stable and that is able to govern effectively. The ANC is committed to pursue a path of fundamental social and economic change, for which it has received a firm mandate. Over the next few days, the ANC will be having discussions within the organization and with other parties and stakeholders on how best to establish national and provincial governments that reflect the will of the people and that are able to take the country forward. The voters of South Africa have shown that they expect the leaders of this country to work together in the interest of all. We will continue to act responsibly, progressively, and at all times in the interest of the people of South Africa. We will continue to uphold the rule of law and call on all South Africans to respect the laws, rules and codes that govern the conduct of elections. It is through the consistent application of these rules that over the course of 30 years, our freeness and fairness of our elections have been assured. We call on all South Africans to resist the efforts of those forces who want to weaken our democracy, who want to undermine our electoral processes, and who want to disregard the will of the people. As a nation, we will stand together against those who threaten violence and instability. The people of South Africa, as they have shown in the past, will not tolerate any threats to our democracy. The people of South Africa have made their wishes known in free and fair elections, and we must all respect them. The ANC once again extends its appreciation to all voters, and many of whom waited in queues for several hours, even late into the night. We want to also congratulate political parties who have won the hearts and minds of the electorate, and it is the people's choice that reflects the outcome and the percentages that they have received. The ANC thanks the Independent Electoral Commission, its staff and election workers for their contribution to successful election days. We also thank all party agents, observers from the continent and abroad, police and defense force personnel, and members of the media. As we have done since the formation of our movement, more than 112 years, the African National Congress will put the interests and the well-being of South Africans first. Let's do more together. Thank you very much.